There's 3 simple steps to installing your tado smart thermostat. There's check, there's connect and there's configure. The first step, check, is to make sure that the heating system is already working okay. You do that by turning the thermostat up and making sure the boiler fires. You then go to a radiator and make sure the radiator is getting warm. So this is the first part of the connect section of the installation. For this section you'll need the tado bridge that I unpacked earlier. Again, this is the connection for tado to the outside world. The bridge connects to an Ethernet cable, which simply clicks in the bottom nicely. That then in turn clicks into the back of your router. You then need to power up the bridge. It comes with a nice cable for you. This connects into the bottom of the bridge. And then if you're close enough, you can connect into a 13 amp outlet with the USB brick that you get with it. The next stage to check is that you have 3 lights on the tado bridge. These take a little while to come up. 1, then 2, then 3, and the bottom one will stay flashing. So this is the existing Honeywell room thermostat. We'll just pop this off the wall. You'll see inside you've got your common or permanent live, you've got your yellow going back as your call for heat, and you've got your blue for the neutral. So we can disconnect those now. I have proved that it's dead. And you'll see this is the tado back plate with its common, normally open and normally closed contacts, just like the existing thermostat. You've also got some spare ports here just to park any cables that you don't need. In this instance it'll be the neutral, it isn't required. So this simply slides over the top. So this is the neutral cable. This is not needed for the tado, so you can park that into one of the spare slots they kind of give you. That's your common cable, which goes into one, no surprises, labelled common. And this is your call for heat, which goes into your normally open contact. So the tado is battery operated, comes with 3 AAA batteries. And that's the reason it doesn't need the neutral. The tado then simply clicks onto the back plate, like so, and then you do it up with the retained screw below. So now we've wired the thermostat, the next stage is to pair the thermostat to the bridge. That's simply done by pressing the button for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go and wait for the tick. Now we've checked and connected, the third and final section is to configure. This is done with the aid of this very nice user manual. As you see here, you press and hold the button on the smart thermostat until the antenna symbol appears. You then push the button quickly 3 times. This section we want to tell it to use the relay, so it's R01. So now you're selecting the smart thermostat heating circuit, which would be HC01 in this example, which is heating circuits 0 to 10. If we then press the button again, we see the hot water. In this instance it's hot water X, because we aren't controlling the hot water. And then this is for the extension kit, and because we haven't got an extension kit, you'll be showing an X there. And then we see the save button, and we'll just press save, and it's uploading the settings, and then you get the tick, and it's all done. So this is the tado extension kit installed. As I mentioned earlier, the extension kit is needed for 2 reasons. Firstly, if you want to control your hot water. Secondly, if you want to use your tado room thermostat purely wirelessly. When it's wireless, the extension kit acts as a wireless receiver. One thing you do need to notice is that there's a little dip switch in here that has to be up the right way. It needs to be with the little 2 at the bottom. If we're going to use this on a 230 volt installation, it needs to be the other way up if we're going to use this side of the wiring diagram and use it on a volt-free installation. So we'll now pair the extension kit. We've already checked that the link light is flashing on the bridge. We now hold the button at the top that you can't really see for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see that the little LED blinks quickly now, and very shortly that will turn to a slow pulse as it pairs. Okay, one thing we haven't spoken about this afternoon is the digital interface. With these controls, you can talk back to any boiler that has a digital interface, 0 volt, 12 volt, 24 volt, often called E-bus. That gives you the advantages of making the boiler run more efficiently. It modulates.